video, first of all, it's going to be Danessa Myricks Beauty Center Black History Month. Originally it's going to just be, I have a lot of products where I could just do the whole look with that, mostly, except for like maybe setting powders. But I don't have time. So, still going to be DMB focused. I just don't have, yeah. So this is a lovely, it's currently 78 degrees. It was like 83 or 86 at one point, because my car said it was like 87 earlier today. So the reason why I don't have time is because we're not going to do the powder thing I usually do, is because, where is the thing for this? So, DMB, we're using as the primer. The reason I don't have time is I woke up this morning to, am I going to put that much on? Should I just put that much on? Yeah, we're just going to put that much on. So we're going to also use her brush. We're not going to use her other brush, but we're going to use this brush. This is the, I think this is the Yummy 2.0. Has the little handle. If you haven't bought that, I haven't used it in a while. Y'all know you haven't seen it in a while. So like that. It's very dense and hard to clean. That's another reason I don't like moving it out now. I'm like, okay. And so, just gonna go like that. Get a good amount on there. And then I am gonna put some of this on my hand because that's a lot. So, oops, so the reason why I don't have a lot of time is I woke up this morning, I knew that our internet provider was going down for maintenance for 2 hours. I was like, that's fine. Mind you, they were not back up by the time I had to wake up for work. And I was working from home today. So with that, I was like, okay, well, I restarted my laptop a few times because, IT always says that kind of thing. And I did call the provider and they're like, yeah, because I don't know which video I did. This just keeps moving. Where we had to get the internet that the complex has now. You're required. You're paying for it. So I get rid of my CenturyLink because I'm not paying for 2 things of internet, which you might as well just have cable at that point. And so I also got rid of my landline at that time because I had a landline. Yes, I did. So, see, I could just do this and be good because that does look good. Maybe tomorrow because I'm going out tomorrow and that I will have even less time. Well, I have a little bit more time. So I had to hurry up, get dressed. I take showers at night, but I had to get dressed. And we're using the skin tint as well. This is in 13. That was 9.5. So I had to get dressed. That's probably way more than I need to do. But I had to get dressed. I did my eyebrows while I was waiting for my toner to finish toning before I put my sunscreen on. I used the Qiciy tattoo. And then we're using this brush. So. And so I had to get dressed, my eyebrows, sunscreen, put on a lippy, which I just put on the lip bar. It's a matte, and I think it was Good Karma. And I was out, but the thing is, I didn't have any like food prepared. You know how you meal plan or whatever? I haven't meal planned this part of the week or whatever. Or I didn't make anything where I could be like, oh, I got leftovers to take to work because I did not intend on going into the office this week. Uh, yeah. So I had to then hurry up, and then traffic. Yeah, yeah. And then so I had to stop by Salad and Go. Mind you, I'm at Angie's. I like Angie's better, but I had to. It looks good. The little radiance out there. But so I had to go to Salad and Go because Angie's isn't on the way. I'm like, that's the thing, like Angie's, get more locations. And I do have this. I'm gonna wipe that on my hand too. And then I'm gonna go with Danessa's concealer. And look how that's looking. I'm gonna. It's a little right there. Let's go a little bit more. Okay. And then so I had to stop there, and I just got a breakfast burrito. I did take water, a container of water with me from home, as well as some orange juice. So I keep forgetting how much I like some of her products sometimes, like her base products. I'm like, use it more often because it looks wonderful like this. And like, sometimes I forget that, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it. So I did that, and then I go into work, and then I realized I forgot my badge. I don't remember my laptop, orange juice, water, even my earbuds, so I could listen, to whatever on my phone. Because sometimes I listen to podcasts or watch podcasts on YouTube, what have you, when in between jobs. And then it could be definitely quiet at work, and it's like, okay, I like it quiet, but sometimes I'm like, I also don't want to hear other people's conversations, certain people's conversations. That, yeah, so that also helps. I'm not the only one. Everybody does that at work, and they're fine with that as long as you do your work. It doesn't interrupt your work. And realize I forgot to do my nose, but at least it's warmed up. So yeah, so I get to work and I'm just like, don't have my badge. But luckily somebody sat near the door because apparently the receptionist was out today. So they gave me a Tint badge, but I'm like, it wouldn't let me into my particular office, my suite. And so luckily that person also had the code to get me into my suite or to anybody's suite. And then eventually my supervisor, she was in the building. She just hadn't been in our suite, whatever it was. She was helping somebody at doing something. I don't know. And then she coded my Tint badge to, let me into the suite. Because otherwise, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go to the bathroom twice a day. But if I had to leave for anything else, kind of thing. We're using Primadonna for blush, even though this looks pretty good right now. Let's use this. I do have a blush brush, but I'm not gonna use that because we're just gonna. Okay, why does it not look like it's doing anything? Okay, so. I need to sanitize that now because, okay, there's more. Just use my hands. All else fails, use your fingers. And so, yeah, so I was dealing with that, and then finally, because basically they had to call out a tech. I need to leave the lid off that so I can sanitize that. Call out a tech to come, and I don't know what hours these techs be working or what time they called them or whatever. But I think it wasn't until like 11:30 they finally had it back up and running. Mind you, if you work from home, that's a good chunk of your day. So I was like, So that was annoying. I don't know if they're gonna. Well, it's only like half a day. I don't want to credit us or anything like that. But yeah, I was like, I wasn't prepared to go in the office today. I'm going to the sides, because this one I know looks a little. Anyway, so at lunchtime, I did come back home. I had to stop to get gas because I barely had gas, but I had enough to get home. So I was like, okay, or enough to get to the office and back. So yeah, so I had to stop at a gas station on the way home, and then I just clocked back. And I just made a short lunch because I'm like, I have to make up for this time of me coming in late, kind of thing. And yeah, so basically, I'm tired. I'm like, I don't have to go to this thing tonight, but I am. It's along the lines of relationships and stuff like that, and I guess something when the talking points is ghosting, and then other stuff. I don't know. This group, they have put on stuff other times, and I haven't went, so I was like, okay, let me just go to this one to see what's going on. It's free. It's not downtown, but it's before you get downtown, kind of, but also not center, kind of off, whatever. I know where it's at. So I'm like, okay. So I lay down. I was like, okay. So I worked a little extra to make sure my time equaled 8, and then because I don't have all my brushes I'm used to. So I'm gonna take this, blend these edges a little, meet up the blush, meet up the concealer right there. And then I'm gonna take whatever's on here, kind of blend these edges. Yeah, so I laid down for a little bit. I was gonna lay down for an hour, and then that wasn't happening. So this thing now where I can take a nap on a couch, pass out, be good. When I'm trying to take another nap, like in my bed, I can't take a nap. I won't fall asleep. So I've been purposely napping on the couch, and this time I did not do that, which is what I should just went ahead and did. Because I am tired, but and then Will Trent isn't coming on at its usual time because the State of the Union address. Isn't it? Why is it in February? Is it always in February? That was in January. So I was like, what is going on? I want to record it, even though I know it's going to be on Hulu tomorrow, but I wanted to watch it when I get home. And I'm like, since when is it? February? Tell me, is it always in February? And so, of course, that's taking up channels, things that are coming on, whatever. I'm like, okay. Yeah, hopefully records properly. Just to get to having the day I had, I kind of want to relax watching that. But yeah, so I won't be missing anything because of that. Yeah, the talking points will be talked about later. I don't need to. Because I'm going to do eyeshadow here as well. Let me add some powder. So I can do my eyeshadow. Danessa with her Everyday Mini palette. Put that over there so it doesn't fall out, doesn't follow me. And we're gonna go with, I think it's Rooted. It's the brown one. The basic brown one. So yeah, it's been a long day. And then apparently I missed out. A friend of mine was on this part of town, and or I guess somewhere on this part of town, and I missed out on getting free lunch. So I'm like, okay. Well, maybe tomorrow. But I don't know, because I'm gotta be somewhere tomorrow. Like, and I'm like, I need my nap. Mind you, I could have just used bronzer, but as you see, I'm not. Okay, and this, the kickback that you see, yeah, it's, yeah, Danessa. And then I'm going to take the lighter one. I don't know what that one is. That's way too much. I didn't pat it off on my hand. That's why this one is less. So let's take some of that off. Put some of that over here. And that's enough, because now I'm gonna, yeah, because that's too much. A little more natural, because this look is mostly natural looking until this point. Okay. And then I'm just gonna do a little shimmer. That one, basically what I used like that first day. We're using very little, so I'm patting that off my hand because we know how Danessa is. I'm just gonna just a little here. And I did not dip back in, as you saw. Okay, I'm gonna just take my hand and kind of a finger. And then we're going to, what's on that? Okay, yeah, we're gonna use that. I'm just gonna take the black. I'm just gonna tap on my hand, because again, this is how much, and I only tapped in it like once, so I'm gonna tap the rest. Just tap. And I'm gonna take the remaining off my hand. There you go. We're gonna set the bronzer. Start at the bottom. And because this dries down, I'm not going to set it. Even though I was gonna I need a blush brush to brush away this. Okay, let's do the nose. That. And then I'm going to take some of this because some that's a little harsh. And then I don't know what's on here. What's, do I want to dip in here? What's in the cap already? So first I'm going to, okay. Because I might see somebody I know. Hugs. And then let's see, liner. Okay, what? The lip I was going to do, I'm not going to do. Okay, coffee bean. We're going to use Juvia's Place coffee bean. I was going to do like a pink lip, but I like how subtle this is. I was going to use the LYS. Even though I've learned how to make it subtle, I want to be more subtler than that. So. I could have wiped off this gloss because this is like two glosses actually that's on my lips. And I'm going to go to Juvia's Place in Mochaccino. You know, let me push this in first and then. Oh, I'm doing good. I need to leave, but I'm doing better than I could have been. It apparently takes like 25 minutes to get there. I don't know, because when I did the timing, it was during rush hour traffic time. So like 3 or what have you, 3 or 4, which is different than after 6. You don't have suicide lanes anymore to deal with. I don't know why my nose is leaking. I have not touched one of my wigs. Okay, now we're going. Normally I do a little smoother than that, but as long as I get the same result. I'll take this with me. See, nose gloss, it will get on your teeth. Okay, let me. When I did come home after lunch, I'm like, why are all these cars in parking spots? I'm like, did y'all not have to leave to get to work? I'm like, I don't know what y'all do, but you need internet. But yeah, the reason I don't like going to the office because like the air, they have an air machine, but I'm like, all it does is make noise. I'm like, I don't think it's actually doing anything. Like cleaning the air wise is what I mean. I don't think it is. And I always just feel sick when I'm there. It's like the air. I'm like, I started an email about asking them about the filters. I didn't finish it. I need to just send it tomorrow. Sometimes when I'm in office, I'm like, what is up with the air in here? Okay, we're gonna put these back in because every day look simple. It looks nice, yeah. Like I said, I have to remind myself. Danessa, yeah. Get distracted by all the other ones. I'm like, no. Danessa is that girl. Thank you for the reminder. I'm leaving shortly. Okay, now we're gonna say about a little piece of fuzz. And I'm gonna go like that to make sure nothing else is done. But yeah, so I am off to this event. Tired. They have a mocktails. They don't have real cocktails, but mocktails. So a mocktail is fine. And then I need to get water on the way home anyway. So with that, I hope you have a good night.